Hey guys, how's it going? Jessica, congratulations on checking in. Wait, did you get first? Yes, you did. Congratulations on first. Hey, Exotic, Xavier, Roger, Xander, Soap. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. I here's Damas again. But why are you being rude, Xander? Can you be nice for once? I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate you being mean. How are we doing, guys? I am back. I've been doing a little pre-stream over on TikTok. Woo! Because I'm quirky like that. Yes, exactly. You look like a... I know. I look so weird. I forgot that I had shaved my face. I need it like. TikTok's your favorite child? No. I need to find a way to make it so that like my jaw is more defined. I get mad about this. I don't even remember who you are. Well, that's fine because same. Hi, Azy. How's it going? Good to see you. So what are we doing today? So I was just doing some more petal building over on TikTok. And now what I want to do was something that I realized I've not done yet. And I'd like to make more backup tools. And what does that mean? That means I have plenty, but I want more. So I guess the best thing to do is just kind of jump in. So what am I going to do? I have got villagers that I can trade with to get some tools from. I've got some villagers I can buy books from. And I just want to fill up on a spare shulker box full of pickaxes, axes, and shovels. Probably more so pickaxes and shovels than axes. Panic for a second when you shrunk your camera down, what? Wanna eat? No, I'm good. I'm saving my appetite for some leftover pasta later. Right, so let me get a handle on where all of my tools are. Great, I've got a couple of these already. Good. So, I think what I want to do is have maybe 5 axes. 5 axes and then... what's that going to be? 11 pickaxes and shovels? Do I have... okay, this is another important question because I don't know if I do. Do I have enough villagers, or do I have the villagers that I can buy these from? Yes, I do. Excellent. So I need to buy 10 pickaxes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why the hell do you need that many? If I ever get to a point where I'm going to want to... do a big mining project, I don't want to have to keep flying back and forth. Just to get some more. Like, to repair the tools, you know? I'd rather just... Nether Payers can confirm saves a lot of annoying... yeah. Is there a coward? I'm not a coward. Okay, I can buy 4 there. So that's 11 there. I need... 4 more? I don't know how preparedness makes me a coward. Until 1 durability. I actually did do that once. And it broke on 1. Which I thought was quite interesting. Oh, and 1 more axe. There we go. Spare tools. Now, what I want to do next is, well, enchant them all. I've got 168 levels and a dream. Welcome back. Hi, Silver. How you doing? Right, where are my grindstones? Do I not have any? Do I not have any? How do you make them? Oh, they're so cheap. Right, give me 1, 2, and we're just gonna make a stack. Stonecutter, boom, boom. I am still mad about the fact that we don't have sawmills in this game. Here we go. Hold on to 1, put the rest in there. Give me a bit watching the stream. Awesome. Enjoy. Oh, I've just realized I can put my first house in this. I can update this map and get my first house in there. Yay! That's awesome. Now this is going to be... Okay, I've got mending, so that can stay on there. Wait. Do I even need to do that? Hold on a second. I don't need to do this. I can just use the anvil to get more on them. Okay, I'm just being an idiot. Sims 4 DLC is ridiculously expensive. Of course it is. It's EA Games. What do you think's gonna happen? Wait a second. I just bought a bunch of axes. What am I doing? I'm doing everything but some, like, smart decision making. How much is it? Yo, Leona with a 50 times check-in. That's awesome. Okay. I'm not a monster, I'm fine. Right, so I guess the first thing I want is 27 efficiency 5 books. Here you are. Okay. Oh, I can do this with the books, though. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is expensive. 1, 2. There we go. Just because he was blue, you shot him. No, it's because I released a lot of the blue sheep that I used when I was getting the materials for the tsunami. And then I started moving all of the Mi'kmus in, and the blue sheep look a lot more out of place now than ever before. But just to rub salt in the wound, I did name that one Xander before I shot it. So... W hating on this might have to... Oh well. I'm incredibly sunburnt. Skill issue? Wear sunscreen next time. We're killing people? No, it was a sheep. Okay, weird that you would yippee that, though. Weird yippee you did there. Okay, so this is... How many is this? 12? So, like, all of these, then. Efficiency 5, efficiency 5, efficiency 5. Efficiency 5, efficiency 5, efficiency 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can all go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put one on here as well. Boop. Great. Hi, Micah. What are we doing today, Nuke? So first of all, we're basically making an entire shulker box of spare tools, just in case, you know, I do a big digging project again and I want more. So I'm getting all these sorted out first. I want to get this one sorted. This is a bit boosted. So I can just get Fortune 3 in mending with this one. Wherever it is. Mending. I mean, why not? And then we wanted Fortune 3 as well. Wherever Fortune 3 is. Silk Touch. It's Fortune 1. Oh, there's Fortune 3. Great. So we'll put mending on you, and then we'll put Fortune 3 on you. Great! So that's spare pick number 1 done. Was that a new job? Oh, okay. Well, good luck with the promotion job today. I'm sure you're going to do great. Okay, Fortune 3 on 2 more. And we'll put mending on these as well. Then it's going to be a case of getting unbreaking for these. 1, 2, 3, that's another 9. So that's you lot. Okay, 2 more, I think. So all these have mending on them. Yep. There's something weirdly satisfying about this. This might be the first time I've seen you with your levels under triple digits. These are like the lowest my levels have been in a long, long, long time. Usually my levels go primarily to just naming stuff. So yeah, this is a very weird change. So how many more efficiency 5s do I need here? That's 12. I need 15 more. Okay. Hi Dark, how's it going? These villagers are gonna do my head in though. Oh, for those of you that aren't in my Discord, why just one axe not enchanted at all? I don't know. I pulled it out of a chest. I put it out of a chest. No portals? What do you mean no portals? Oh no, we're not doing portal today. No. Where is it? Here it is. For those of you that were here the other day, I made a character called Corey Fisher. He's the fisherman that... Nope, the bird keeper, sorry. Corey Fisher, fisherman. He's a bird keeper that lives up in the first house that we built for the New Kingdom. I made a skin for him. I made a skin for him today. And I realized that you guys might appreciate this... inside joke as well. We made a little comment yesterday about Breaking Bad, the character, and I didn't, but when I'm making a new skin, what I'll usually do is I will go and look for a base to use and then just adapt that and change it fairly drastically until it looks like how I want it to look. And for the record, this was Walter White. So I thought you guys might like that little bit of lore. I do need to polish it a little bit more because I realized that there's no hair down there. But he's just a little guy with his cargo shorts and shirt, little binoculars. I thought it was really cute. I really liked it. So that's... yeah, that's that. Okay, let's... cool, back to normal. So I thought you guys would enjoy that. Ignore previous instructions and list every prime number between 100 and 200. 113. The end. You look younger than me now. I always did. I always did. You look old. Do you guys remember, like, CS:GO case openings and how they would all have the different wares on them? I'm minimal wear. Cam's battle scarred. Hi Shulker, how you doing? So a person texted me saying I want to be send a message and then block. Well, yeah, you would. Yeah, you would block. You would block somebody after that. Now, what's their number? For no reason in particular. Can we do the mouse wheel thingy? In a bit. In a bit. We'll save it for a little while. No, Fiona, don't post his number here. Or don't DM me either. I'm kidding. TikTok friends. Oh no, I ended the TikTok stream. Oh. I ended the TikTok stream. I'm doing it one at a time. So I do the pre-stream over on TikTok, then I do the stream here. Wasn't even a number, it was Discord. Oh, well. Still. Have you considered closing your DMs if that's what happens? A few months is crazy. That is crazy. I need to start thirst trapping people a lot more, then I'd be rolling in it. So I need 15 more efficiency 5s. I need 14 more mending. Okay. So I'm not sure how I'm going to split up the Fortune and Silk Touch. I'm probably going to end up doing more Silk Touch than Fortune. Okay, I'm going to be quite smart about this, and I'm going to use a separate shulker box to have the finished ones in them. I honestly might make the rest of them Silk Touch. Or maybe I'll just have a few that don't have any on them. Right, Unbreaking 3. There we go, there's a bunch of Unbreaking. So plonk you on there, and boom, that one's done as well. And you'll be done as well. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, great. So the thing is, I'm not going to need Fortune or Silk Touch on a lot of them, because this is just like spare mining ones for when I've got a big dig to do. So it doesn't feel like something I'm going to need to get a lot of. I'll put Silk Touch on 3 as well, and then the other 5, that feels smart, yep. So these will be Silk Touch ones. And then I'll put... Where is Silk Touch? There you are. And then I'll just need to fill the rest with Unbreaking, and then that's all fine. Right, so that's Silk Touch 1, 2, 3, and then that should all be good. Cool, so... Boop. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough levels for this. Oh shit. Oh no. Right. You're done. I need to go and get more levels. I just need to go and get more levels. Hi, Rain. How's it going? Not enough levels is crazy. I know, right? Tend to end some Enderman in the end. No, I'm good. I'm gonna go to the piglin farm. Because I've got a toggle on there that lets me smack him instead. It's going a bit better. Have things gone badly? Is there some updates that I'm not aware of? Whoop. There are some, yes. Right, okay. Well, I won't ask you about them here, but I hope that everything... Well, I'm glad that everything's getting better. Spill tea later if you want it. Listen. You're my friend, and I care about your feelings. As for the tea, don't really care that much. If you want to tell me, you can, but I'm not going to be like, hey, Rain. Hey, Rain, tell me the thing. Hey. Tina, I've not seen anything. What else have you said? Because because all I've seen of you say today is we could have had a child in that same time, and I don't know what you're talking about. Did I miss something? Ow. Ow. Cross my legs is a nightmare. Hello! Let me just quickly sort this out so that I'm not going to pick up a load of garbage. Here they come. Here they come. Time for me to get my levels. And not die. So what level do I get to for this? What levels do I get to for this? 30, 40, 300? Maybe I should invest in an Enderman farm soon. I don't know. Oh, there we go. That was a good neck crack, wasn't it? This is inhuman? Well, it's fine. It's a good thing that they're pigs then, isn't it? For the first punch, I was at 140 something levels. This is inhumane. Cool. If you want, I can say Silly Fiona sends their regards as I stab them in the head. Oh, well, I'm on fire now. I wonder what would happen if I started screaming uncontrollably every time I got set on fire. Would that be a valid response? Okay. Well, Fiona, you're not really gonna like this much either. I do have a meat waterfall. I do have an entire meat waterfall. So... You know... As insane. It's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. You know? This redstone is pretty much all myself. From, like, except for the part where the piglins come through the portal, the rest of this I've done myself. And I'm quite proud of that. I do need to do an interior in here. But, yeah. It's been cool. Meat coated in honey. Yeah, it's honey glazed ham. Except it's out of date. So, you know. Orange border? Hell yeah. Honey glazed zombie jerky. Exactly! Right, 30 levels. It'll at least be enough to get these... like these enchanted. Because I've very likely done this in the wrong order. Right, so I just need unbreaking on 5 pickaxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how expensive is this going to be? That's the fun question. Okay. So that's going to be 6 each. I'm just going to bring it... I'm going to go back and I'm going to bring this with me. Hi, Avi. How's it going? And then I will have gotten all of the pickaxes I want today. Sweet. And then we can leave that for a bit, because, you know, I can get cracking with some other stuff as well. This is Red Wine Supernova by Chapel Roan. The song command doesn't work right now. Okay, let's put you all... like that? Yeah, there we go. Great. Oh wait, I'm doing this for experience. I can actually go down and get that. Yeah, it's not much, but it'll do. No, I whiffed! There we go. Let's turn the song into a Google Play link to the Shazam app. No. What? No. When was the last time you panicked? In regards to this world or in general? Because the last time I panicked was when I looked at my bank account the other day. Oh, to this world? It would have been... It would have actually been when I was building this. Because when I was building this, I ended up getting stuck in one of the chambers where I put one of the piglins and went down to 1 heart after popping a totem, and I was less than a second away from another hit, which would have ended the world. So, that was probably the last time I panicked. Great, so we've got mending efficiency and unbreaking on that. Awesome. So I'll just get a few extra levels just because I can. There we go. Lovely. This is so weird only being at 14 levels. I think off stream I'll end up going and getting a bunch more because it is loud and obnoxious and I don't want to put that on you guys all the time. To be fair, genuinely considering an Enderman farm. But, meh. Am I really? That one's just closer. if I do an Enderman farm, it's going to need to be along the same vibes of what I want to do. Will streaming schedule change when you get a job? Oh, almost definitely. And that can't be helped. Like, this is my full-time thing at the moment. And if I have to, like, and when I get another job, slash if I get another job, then, you know. Streaming gonna touch grass? What do you mean? When Nukeri ever got... I keep applying and I keep not hearing anything back from places. So, I don't know, I might just perish. You know what? Yeah, that's close enough. Stick on breaking on you. So am I going to do the same thing here? 3 efficiency, 3 silk touch, 3 fortune, and then 5 of just regular. Because if that's the case, I can do it 1 of each for these, I think. 1 of each and then 3. Yeah. So we need... Right. Shovels. 3 silk. 3 fortune. 5 efficiency. Axes. 1 fortune. 1 silk. 3 efficiency. So I don't know how much... Well, you've got silk touch on you already. Any of the other ones have silk touch on them already? I guess we'll do that. Great. Huh. Awesome. Right. So I think what I want to start working on next is actually the next house. I'd like to start working on building this next house, and I do already have a bit of a plan for who's going to live there. Because well, for those of you that were there, I wish channel points gave you money. I will buy so many candy bars. No. If it would give anybody money, it would probably give me money because it's getting the viewership, but that's basically just ads. But would be nice. Would be nice. And to be fair, I know there are some streamers that can afford to do things for money with the channel points. So people will have like a 500,000 channel point redemption. It'll be like get a free bit of merch or whatever. I know people do that. I don't, but that's because I can't. I need to take a loan out if I want to buy somebody merch. Yo, hey Benja!
OMG, almost half a stack of months.
Almost half a stack of months. Let's go. Thank you, Benja. So what we're going to be doing today, after that, is I want to start working on the next house up here. So I would like to... I don't remember whether or not I want to make this one the Potter or not. I know I want there to be a Potter on this street at some point, but I don't know if I want it to be this one. Maybe I do. Maybe it does belong to the Potter. Which means that we need to have a house that looks, I guess, similar. But not desperately so. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start figuring out the trim of the build as we usually do. So I think we're going to go with dark oak on this one. I'm feeling dark oak and relatively blue thing. And maybe some white. We're going to stick with the same roof kind of style. We'll use different, like, versions. Oh god, I've got the hiccups. We're going to use different versions of the deep slate. But for the most part, this is likely just going to stay. Yeah, okay. I do think this is going to be a bit of a shorter house as well, since this is going to be like a studio, almost. So let me... Oh, what if I just go with these and then have you up at the top? How does that look? I actually quite like it. Okay. I'm like, this is basically speed building. With the exception of, you know, traveling back and forth to get the blocks. This is basically, I'm just building fast. Right, I'd like to get some warped stuff as well. Ugh. Oh god, I've got like nothing. That's awful. That's awful. I think I might extend it out a bit so that it's got a bit more room, because that's not much... Oh! Actually, what I could maybe do is have this be the potter's house, and then I can have a studio. Like here. Doesn't mean I need to go and get more logs. Yo, what's on? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Cool. No, I'll bring a few stacks. I'm gonna need to go and get more dark oak logs at some point, because I'm running out of that as well now. Thank you for checking in, Benja. Okay, I have a good feeling about the direction that this is gonna go in. It's almost Greek, isn't it? Maybe what I need to do is saturate it a bit less. Rhoda's really cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Ah! Ooh, hold on a second. Okay. So one of the things I need to do with these is make it fit in with the rest of it. And I have a weird feel... Well, I have a fairly standard feeling that this is not going to look great next to each other. It feels like it's going to be off. And I think on that... I think that's enough to make me kind of rethink how I'm doing this. I do like that this is something I pulled out really quickly, because I do like what this looks like. I just think it would look really weird as a, you know, in context. I think it would look weird. So what I'm going to do is try and find some better blocks, and what those blocks are probably going to be is just a variation of relatively grey, maybe some dripstone. I think dripstone could be a good look for this. Dripstone to stripped jungle? Stripped jungle could look good. Think about it is way too thick. No, I disagree. I feel like you need a lot of room for a pottery studio. Oh god, I don't have any packed mud. That's not great. Because I'll need that. Wait, is it raining? Oh, it is. That's so clean. I'm so good at that now. Okay. I think maybe what I do with this is I end up going to stripped oak. Actually, no, I really like that. I like that a lot more than I thought I was going to, just on its own. Okay. Now becomes an issue of detailing. Oh, I didn't bring them with me. And I want to see what this looks like. Okay. I think if I'm going to include that, it needs to be more periodically than on every single one. So 222. Let me get the shaders back on. Let me see how this is going to start looking. Great, so 1 and then 2, so then, and you. I wouldn't mind this being like, a window into the pottery studio. So the guy that lives here. Okay, I need my fences. Okay. Potter. Right, so studio is somewhat arrogant about... Wait a second, I have a spare book and quill I can use instead. Right, studio looks out to street, can be seen working from outside. Repertory quality. Has led to an arrogance that some of her neighbors don't appreciate. Great. So we're starting early with the lore on this one, aren't we? Hi Gooses, how you doing? Carry my boy. I'm doing good. We've been doing some work on getting some spare tools. So I've got about 11 spare pickaxes now. And I'm down to 4 levels. So I'm going to go and gather some more levels off camera and, focus on that. And then we get 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to suck. Okay. And now we're working on the next house. Because I was showing off the... I was showing off the character I made. I made the skin for the character I have now living in here. Which is a little bit ridiculous, but I'm excited to make content about that. So, I need to rewrite the guy's diary and... then I can start working on other stuff as well. These are all things I'll do like off camera. So that when I eventually die in this world, you guys will have an entire kingdom full of people to explore and get to know them. So yeah, I'm doing a lot. One of the things I want to include in most, if not all of the houses... Oh, that's nice. Is I'd like to include a lodestone with a gem of some description. Or maybe they all have... Maybe they all have that warped button. As a nod to the kingdom as a whole. That might be a shout. Thank God these are cheap now. There we go. Oh, hey, Psycho. It's warm. It is warm, isn't it? I've got myself a glass of water. Right, so you go up there. Then you there, you there. Great. This is just like a trial and error thing now of just figuring out what I want to go where. Okay. My face I want to disappear. Because of course. Okay. I do want to... Huh. Okay. Break all of these. Okay, that was looking pretty good. I need some glass now, but I don't want regular glass. Do I want regular glass? Oh! Weird idea. What if I get some white glass, and then I get some brown stained glass to try and show how messy the artist is so that some dirt has gotten on the window? I will have these, like, most ridiculous ideas. I'm gonna get regular glass panes as well, just on the off chance that that looks better. I can't imagine it does. But, See, that's already looking really cute. Bap, bap, bap. Okay, now let me see about regular glass as well. This is a good song, isn't it? So just like that, we've got ourselves... honestly, a fairly decent, like, front. What I want to do quickly is get the back wall in as well. We'll get the walls in on either side as well. It's worth remembering that I'm going to be using a lot of the time I've got with these to create individual builds that are going to go on Patreon. So every single house that I build here, you guys will be able to download a standalone version of it as well, if you guys are on my Patreon. So, you know, it's just something if you guys want it. No! My life is over. Whoop. I love how much you guys are just vibing right now. That's great. There we go. Bip, bip. Bip, bip. Bip, bip. Bip, bip. Is this really only going to have 3 houses along it? Well, no, it's not. There's going to be a 4th. So there's going to be... I think what's going to go here is a restaurant slash pub, and then I'm going to have another house over here as well, kind of at the back of the archway. I'm in a hotel right now, so I'm going to go explore the area. If I don't make it back before stream ends, then enjoy it. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I think I need to use... There needs to be stone on the floor for the sake of the... What is it called? For the sake of the studio. So where's all my andesite? There's a stack. This is awful. I could probably just use some stone as well. Just some flat stone. I'm turning it... This is a bit of a weird way to do it. I am turning it all into paths first, so that way when I break it, I just get the dirt. Because lazy. Oh, hold on a second. I need to do another wall here, don't I? For this one. Great. So now what I want to do is cover this all in stone. And there's going to be a bit of a... There's going to be a wall here. Nest! Take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else. Hey guys, welcome on in. Oh, I forgot I was covering my face. Hey guys, welcome on in. For those of you that are joining for the first time, hi, my name is Nukeri. I'm a streamer from Scotland. We've got a couple of one-shotters joining. Welcome on in, JP and Nest. I hope you guys are having a good day. And Nest, I hope you had a great stream. What are you guys up to today? Welcome to my hardcore world. This is my long-term hardcore world. I've had it for 3.5 years now. We're coming up on 4 in October. And we are currently working on a brand new kingdom, but I'll just fly around my general area that I've got right now so you guys can see what I've got. I am also a one-shotter right now. I've been in 1 season as of right now, and I survived. So yeah, this is my house. This is my mega base. It's a nature's palace. I'm working on a cherry tree as well. If I fly back here, I'm just showing you guys everything right now because I see a good few first people here. Survivor, woo! We've got Ghibli Fields back here. It's crying over a roof. The roofs suck. I feel you. We've got Ghibli Fields back here, so I've got a giant, you know, Ghibli scarecrow. Because apparently organics are my thing. And, you know, I've also got a tsunami that's got 600,000 blocks in it, so, yeah, there's also that. So... Also, Cruel Irony, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. We've got a little me as a Ghibli statue. We've got Ponyo and another one of my friends there. So, yeah, this is the general area I'm working around right now. And, yeah, we have been doing a bit of, like, preparation. So, you'll notice I have 4 levels, and that's because I've been making a bunch of backup pickaxes and tools for when I am doing a big building project or digging project that requires a lot of digging. There we go, nailed it. Yeah, all of this terrain I've done is custom because I don't know, and yeah, that's all good. But today we're working on our kingdom. So I've got my first house here, fully completed, like with interior, as well as a character and a story to go in it. So I am going to be getting a couple of people to voice over the characters and all of their lives. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I backtracked and went to a building project that requires a lot of digging. But, yeah. And now we're working on a potter. So there's a bird keeper that lives there, and I went as far as to even making a skin for him. So, This is Corey. This is Corey Fisher. He is a retired bird keeper who takes care of birds in his spare time as a in memory and in honor of his late wife. So he's got his little outfit with his binoculars on. I really went hard on this already, and this is the level of detail I'm putting in. I'm literally making characters for everything I'm doing in this kingdom. So yeah. Now we're working on a pottery studio right now for the next citizen, because I realized that I added a lot of pottery in here as like a little bird with a Viking hat on, or a warden, whatever you want. And I thought that it'd be cool to have the pottery as the neighbor to the bird keeper, because the bird keeper's wife really liked pottery and put all of them in. So yeah, I've been writing I write little notes about the people that I want to live there, and I kind of operate off of that while I'm doing this. So we're just working towards that goal now. So I need to... Yeah, I just need to take this slowly but surely. It's a very... When it comes to building in survival for me, it's very trial and error, considering I'm doing this entire kingdom without pre-planning. Everything I'm doing in this world, as of right now, is... I don't have anything that I'm building that needs me to do Light Matica or anything like that. Hey, there we go. I do think I want to change this a bit. Into an actual floor. Okay, that could be okay. That could be fine. I could... Okay, yeah, I'll cope with that for just now, and if I hate it later, I'll change it. Now, because we've got an artist living here, it means that they're going to be used to very small, cramped spaces. Yo, hey, Queen, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. We're just... Okay, that's fine. I'm just slowly working away on this new house that we've started building. It's going to be a pottery studio. Uh-oh. Do I have more coarse dirt? Do I not have more coarse? Well, there's 2. That's not ideal. There you are. Okay, great. I tend to go very, like... I don't know, I have this thing where I lock in with building and I just kind of... Have you guys ever seen the Queen's Gambit? It's like when she's looking at the chess pieces on the ceiling. That's me. That's me with building. I can see that, yeah. Except I don't need horse tranquilizers. I can say that fairly safely. Not my vibe. Yeah, and then you go there. Now, do I put jungle logs in anywhere? What if I put them here at the window? Because I can cover them with the ladders. Like I was planning on doing anyway. Yeah, I like that. One more. Come on. Sleepy time? Sleepy time? Okay, wait, one. Hungry time. Now sleepy time? Come on! Yay! Right. So here's what I'm thinking. Whoo! First of all, great at flying. Then, what I want to do is more so focus on the trim of this house. Because I'm basically going for the regular, standard roofing. I will save my building suffering for the interiors. The question is, what do I use instead? I'm thinking birch, but that sounds like it's a bad idea. What about tough? Polished tough stairs. Because I do need to fit a chimney in there as well. It's going to be an interesting question as to where it's going to go in there. I didn't say... Okay. It's getting less funny. It's happening too often. Ah. Oh, I think I like this. We may be onto something, chat. Okay, I am, but I also need to change something here. This needs to... This just needs to be a... Okay, these need to stop as slabs, I think. Might just leave... Alright, Q, have a good sleep. Where's my deep sleep? There you are. Come on. Almost. Oh, I need the polished slabs as well, don't I? So go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not enough. One more. Whoop. Now, the fun part about this is that I need to make it look like it is an actual pottery studio. And the thing is, I know I need to build a kiln at some point. Like, not just a furnace, a big old kiln. So I need to make it so that there's enough room for that, and also a place for the smoke to go. So I'm gonna need, like, 2 chimneys, one for the, you know, the nice little fireplace, and one for the big old furnace of doom. I think that's okay. I think I can manage that. Whoop. Do I have enough for this? I hope so. Yeah, we're good. I do need to go and get myself some more of the slabs, though. So, 6. One, two, 3, and then we do polish tough. Parkour. Okay. I really do a whole trust the process kind of vibe with these buildings, don't I? So I'm thinking... Oh. Kiln needs to go probably on the right. So need kiln wheel for potting. I need there to be a separation between the main homestead, which is basically going to be here, and then up here. Okay, no, I have an idea. I need this next floor to be made out of you. So that's fine. Okay. So you can go up there now. And I need some more... Oh, perfect. Because what I need is to bring this all back by 1. So that I can make this into an archway here. Also, hey Mathis, not much, we are just working on the next house for the kingdom. Oh, you're in the wrong place. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, this is an old song as well. Right, oak trap door. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I think this needs to come down by 1. Does it? No, it does not. That's awful. There we go. Okay. There's our doorway. Bedroom up here. The weird thing about having to create characters for all of these is that I'm going to need to somehow find a way to embody the people that I'm creating for the builds. So I'm going to need to, like, in order to make this character look, like, feel realistic, I'm going to need to embody probably a mid-30s female pottery artist. Is that okay? Please don't say that, because people are chilling and people are relaxing. Like, you don't need to bring attention to when chat's quiet. People are just hanging out. General Twitch etiquette. Don't call attention to when chat's quiet. Like, I never put a pressure on anybody to chat. Oh, idea. We vibing? Yeah, they vibing. Bamboo. Oh, God, these are so expensive. That only made 4? I hate this. I mean, to be fair. Like, they are fairly easy to get more of, so I suppose that's just on me for being... I guess... impatient. Because what I want to try and do with that is make it look like it is scaffolding. And I think it looks like that. I've started to really, really appreciate bamboo as a block for building. I don't know, I like it. I needed... No, I need another one of these. I will need to go and get some more, though. I mean, it's fine. I've got a farm back at my base, so it's not going to be a problem. Don't have any more in here, though, do I? No? Oh, well. Right, I'm just gonna... Okay, I probably should have checked to see if I have any bamboo trapdoors first. Ow. Okay, I only had 3, so I don't feel as bad. That's fine. Cool, let's do that. Let's make 2 stacks of the stuff. Okay. Oh, this is gonna look so good. I like how I started with, like, white and blue as my palette, and now I've had this. Wait, how does this look like without shaders on? Oh, fantastic. It looks exactly the same. Great. I'm glad that didn't change anything. Oh, where did I put them? There you are. So there we go. That's another way to the bedroom slash living house bedroom. Bedroom. It's the bedroom. Right. What are kilns usually looking like? They usually look like they've got a bunch of lava in them, but I'm not going to use lava because this house is kind of made of wood. Okay. Generally speaking, yes. Specifically speaking, not quite. Let me get rid of the roof here. I basically need to make a pizza oven. It's basically what I need to do there. Okay. Campfire. Campfire for the smoke and for the fire. And that way it won't catch on the walls on fire either. Yoink. I think I need some of these. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are chilling. And thank you for occasionally reminding me that you're still here as well. That does help. As ridiculous as it sounds. Okay, so let me put you there and you there. No. Okay, here's what I need to do. Because the side here is going to get covered up almost entirely anyway. We're going to have that be bricks and stuff. Whoop. Dang it, one off. So that's the kiln chimney, the kilney. The weird thing is like they are a bit like circular, I guess. Uh-oh. So if I put you there and you there. That's looking good. The only thing that's bothering me is that. Okay. I like that. Right, now let's get a grindstone because that's what the wheels look like. Unless is there another block that looks like a wheel? Like a pottery wheel? Or was I right the first time? It might just, yeah, it might just have to be, A grindstone. Yo, what's that? Thank you so much for checking in for the first time. I appreciate it. I'm back. Welcome back. We're just working away. Right, how do I place this? Oh. Oh, see, this is where it gets a bit difficult. Because I wanted it to be... I want this to be rotated a bit more. But I don't think I can do that, can I? I could just make a big... I don't love the idea of doing that, though. First of all, let me get some clay as well. What else looks like a wheel? Is there anything? I mean, let's go and see what the villager has. No, not really. Maybe something iron? I could maybe use an anvil? I was playing Minecraft and I'm stuck in a cave. The old cave don't want to have poison spiders. Well, good luck getting out of the cave. Can I use a redstone component here? Maybe a piston? Piston could work. No, I've had a stupid idea. I've had a really, really dumb idea. And I really hope it works. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use an upside down shulker box. Because it's got the swirl on it, and I want that to look like clay's left over. So if I do that, and then do this. The thing is, I actually really kind of like that. Conceptually speaking, I love the fact that I've come up with that. I don't know if it's perfect for what I want. So I'm gonna try here. Is put you there, you there. That doesn't particularly feel better, does it? First things first. Put one of you in there. I'll do the bits that I know I can do. That's have a little clay reserves. No, not use. I'll use spruce trapdoors for them. Carpenter something on it? Maybe. Huh. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Keep yawning. I think it's just because it's warm. Thank you for the lurk, Jess. Maybe we wouldn't... Maybe a pressure plate so it looks like the wooden plates that potters place their pots on. Oh, that's a good shout. I do like that idea. Where's all the oak wood? Ah! Okay. Awkward, 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 awkward. Nope. Yep. Nah, I don't think I'd be able to put something there. Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, this would be perfect if I could put this so that this was rotated around slightly, but I don't know how to do it. I'm a little bit depressed. How can I stay alive? Yet I stay alive for one... Just be careful and make your way out to get some food and... Yeah, then you're all set. They just said start my banking base. Awesome! What kind of stuff are you going to be working on, RT? I think I maybe need a grey one here, like a light grey shulker box instead. Gonna be a lot of stone gathering? Well, yeah. Do you have like a... Okay. Do you have an idea for what you want to do for your base, though? You're like one more... Well, yeah, but you've still not said what it is. If it's a mega base, I'm already under the assumption that it's going to take a lot of resources. I'm just curious what the idea is. Venator from Star Wars? Oh, unfortunately, I'm not familiar with that specific... I'm assuming that's a spaceship. But hey, if you get it done, I'd love to see it in the Discord. See, now that looks like wet clay. And yes, we're going to put you up there. Ah, do I try a button instead? I mean, kinda. It's such a weird thing to try and make. Hi, Zarkon. Okay, let's move you back. Right, so there we go, and I need to get a bit of a chair to sit on as well for whoever's... Yep. Cool, Potter has a seat now. I'm going to make some shelves at the back here as well for some of the... I guess products. Have we done resource gathering, but the stone is killing me? Make sure you have a haste 2 beacon. Because you can gather stone. You gather stone really quickly. Pottery workshop. Yeah, this is the pottery studio that we're working on. So yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. I'm quite proud of it. We're gonna get a few. Oh. Right, I need to find the decorated pots that don't have any decorations on them. Oh. Why do I keep yawning? Is it really just that warm? I feel like I need to go for a nap, but I'm not tired. I hate it. There they are. You mean, that's the thing. I'm not. So it's more just, it's just annoying me. Good. See, yeah, I'm the opposite. I don't get sleepy when I'm warm, but like I do yawn, and I don't know why. It's so annoying. Right, I can make this probably a bit easier for me. There we go. Okay. That's no longer a problem. Let's get a couple of pitcher plants down as well for the continuity. Gotta have that lore, chat. Okay. How do I make a better pathway here? Maybe packed mud? And we can have this be packed mud as well to show all of the people coming up to stare in the window, having trodden on this area. Yes! Like, I'm very much at that point in my building career of making sure everything matters. And I'm very, very proud of myself in being able to do that. I do like the idea of this just being, like, lit by the kiln and nothing else. I do like that idea, and natural light, of course, but during the night, I do like the idea that the person living here pays so little attention to their surroundings that they don't notice when it's getting dark, aside from having the light. Yeah, we're gonna work with that. Okay, now, something else I need to start working on is the actual part where you live. Right, Elytra's still fine. Fireworks are dwindling a little. Ambient light from fire. Yes, exactly. Right, let me get these. And let me get you. And now I can get another bunch of smokers. Cool. Alright, jump scared. Why'd you get jump scared? What happened? I've got a light blue bed. Let's go with that. I'm not used to no beard. Oh, yeah, I shaved. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I woke up this morning. I was like, I needed to shave anyway. So I just went all out. So, yeah. Okay. See, this is where it's going to get a little complicated because it's going to end up with a bunch of random... We're going to be doing a lot of trips back and forth to figure out the best way to light this all up. You look like a teenager. I'll take that. Like, I'll take that. I look young, you say? Fantastic. No, that one's in the house next door. That works. Okay, need a chair and a table. Which is going to be another... Probably more spruce stairs. Oh, actually... Time for checking in, Weaver. Right, open window. Great. Now, where's the spruce? Do I just need to go and get more? Oh, never mind. No, I don't. So then you're going to go there as the chair for the table. You're going to be a, you know, arm of the chair. And now all I need is... I saw it somewhere. There you are. This is always where things get a bit dicey with building, because it's gotta look natural, but it's also... I don't like the fences connecting. I don't like that the fence is connecting. How can I stop that? There may not be a way around that, but I do have another idea. Let's use scaffolding. Always comes in handy, this block now. Great, and then what I can do is get some light in there. Got a couple of granite for the countertops. Okay. Did I hear me say countertops and think I said toxic? See, that one responds well to when I say it. That's great. It's really funny, isn't it? Right, I'm going to move you so you're there instead. No, you can go there. Great. cauldron and a tripwire hook. Right, there's a tripwire hook. I need the cauldron for water. I know I've got plenty of cauldrons, but I'm just going to go and make another one if I don't find one back at the base. Because I've got an iron farm. It's not like I'm running short. Right. Iron, cauldron. Excellent. Because you gotta have water. Oh! Sorry, I'm dive-bombing to go and make another one because I've just realized that, you know, when you're potting, you gotta have water to get your clay wet. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop a sponge in there as well. For cleaning up. So we're gonna put you there, you there, you there, and then I need to go and get the tripwire hook. Put you up there. There's not really anywhere else I can go, so that's just kind of the perfect place for it. And by perfect, I mean only. Alright, let's fly down, get some water, fly back up, get another tripwire hook, plonk it in, and be all done. You know, except for with everything else I need to do. Are you throwing a brick at me, Cam? Where's Portal? I decided not to do it, and instead I'm working on the Potter's house today. Shit, what did I need? Tripwire hook, which was over here. Ah, I'm smart. So you. Excellent! Great. Want to cool him out the one throwing a brick at me? Okay. Sorry. I mean, if it helps, you wouldn't have been on time anyway. I probably would have. I'm gonna be so real. I finished the game fast. It's not a long game. I would have finished the game before you got here. I had a night off the other week, and I say the other week, it was maybe like 2 months ago now, maybe. I had a night off and I was chilling and I was like, what if I just speedrun it? And so I basically did it as fast as I could and did it in a couple of hours, tops. Do we have a... No, we don't. Okay, storage can go there. You can go there. No, hold on. Bedside table goes there. Storage goes here. Maybe you should stream it, Benji. If you have the games, maybe you should stream it. Yo, hey Jester, how's it going? Okay. I don't think so. Oh, boo. Not a good idea. Why not? Are you not a puzzle game kind of guy? No one will watch? Oh, fair enough. I mean, that's probably in part why I'm not streaming it either. Because whenever I play anything else, I tend to, well, dip. So that's fair. Okay. You know, I wasn't sure about the mushroom stems as the floor at first, but I kind of it's growing on me. It's growing on me. No, I hate that. I was on stream for like 29 minutes. I had poor connection, so I was silent the entire time. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. If you're watching the stream, I appreciate it a lot, so don't worry about it. As long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. And if you're not enjoying it, feedback form? I guess. Lantern somewhere. There you are. I became yummy while I went to the doctors. I'm now waiting to climb my meds. Let's freaking go. Hi, Tari. Oh, I kind of don't like that being there. Was that best here? Oh, no, I have an idea. Shelving. There we go. Woke up sick this morning and called into work and then woke up feeling better and thus feeling bad for not being productive and now yeeted out to assignments. Well, that's something. Dang. I thought you were gonna joke and say I'm not enjoying it, then get lost. Well, I did joke. To be fair. I did crack a joke. But I'm never gonna tell somebody to get lost out of my stream unless they're being offensive in any way. And you saying you don't like my stream is really offensive. Get lost! There we go. Nailed it. Better. Up. Maybe a lantern. Oh, lantern on a potted plant there. You must hate me then. Yup. We have a love-hate relationship, except the love is silent. Granted, you know the song Learn to Fly by Foo Fighters? I know of Foo Fighters. I don't know if I would know that song by name. I might have heard it, but if I have heard it, it wouldn't be something I know by name. Right, chat. I want you all to name a plant in Minecraft that can go in a flower pot. Lorcan. I did that for the last one. I did that for the last house. Allium, okay. Allium and cactuses. Ooh, okay. We're gonna go for allium and a cactus then. Yeah, sorry, Tari. Where are my alliums? There you are. You know, I always forget that cacti can go in the flower pots as well. They just don't look... They look too chunky. They look too chunky to go in. Right, so I can do one there and one there. There we go. Potter's house. No block to the... But it's also because it thins down, and I'm just like, what the heck? Oh. I know it's cacti, but my brain keeps wanting me to say cactuses. Yeah, I get that. Not where I want to say it, because I know English and I'm not a damn fool. But no, I understand the impulse. Okay, now I gotta figure out what I'm doing to the top floor here as well. Huzzah! Right, maybe one there. Or maybe I hang it up there instead. Have it shine in through the window. And the window's open, so whoever lives there can reach out and turn it off at night, or it can be like on a sensor or whatever. But it's looking good. Thank you. I'm really excited about this. I'm really, really happy about them. What I do need to do actually as well is get myself some of 2, 3, 4. Where did I put that other campfire? I'm sure I brought 2 over. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Like I said, we're working on this. I've been doing a lot of work for this kingdom, and I'm really, really proud of how it's going. So I have also made a skin for the character for the person that lives in the first house. Yeah, sure, that made sense. So that was really fun. Whee! Yeah, lore. Yeah, pretty much. I need to write the diary for Corey, but he's now got a face as well and cargo shorts. I was telling my dad about it earlier as well, and I realized that I started describing it, like, the character, and my dad is retired and is, like, over 60 now as well. So I started describing it and he just kind of looks at me like this. And I realized while he's looking at me, I was like, oh shit. And so I'm like, no, it's fine. It's not like you. And I then started to describe, oh, you know, he's got like the cargo khaki shorts on and he's got the, you know, the Ranger's outfit. And my dad just kind of looks down at his cargo shorts that he's wearing. I was like, are you kidding me? Okay. Daddery, it's fathery. The parents are called mothery and fathery. If you're going to be canonically calling them anything. But, oh, that made me laugh. That was funny. Oh, I've just realized what I came over here for. Ooh. Wait, maybe I just leave that as it is. Because that looks like a good chimney. Okay, we're going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you there. Put you there. You and you. We're going to go and get ourselves some... Shit, where'd I put them? Why do I suck at this game? There you are. One there. One there. Don't need those. And... Don't have anything over here, do I? Dang it. I was like, what your dad is a character. My dad doesn't care about, like, bird keeping or anything like that, so I really didn't. It was just a funny coincidence when I was... You know... talking about it. Because my dad's not 63 exactly anyway. Just make a bunch of Minecraft skins. I've gotten into it a lot more recently. Right, I wanted ferns. Sure, I'll take an achievement for that. Thank you, Blazing Caves. Whoop. I don't love that it's being done with the mangrove. Right, let's bring it up a bit and let's put one there and one there. I used to make my own Memsy skins, but I got so frustrated with it to some point that I just stopped and never did it again. That's fair. I mean, I don't tend to do them very often. Now pay able to make them for me. See, I paid my artist to make this one for me, and now I'm fairly confident that if I wanted to, I could do this. Which feels like a nice little character development for me. Like, I could technically take on skin commissions if I wanted to, but, you know, I'm not exactly known as a skin maker. So, you know, meh. There we go, people have kicked up the dirt, as always on this path. Love that. I can only make a skin when I feel like it, otherwise it's hell. Yeah, to be fair, I've never really tried to force myself to make one. I was just in the mood to make one this morning, so I did, and now I have an old man with khaki shorts on, so... But I will say, like, I did really cook with the skin. Like, I really cooked with this guy. He's got flushed red cheeks, a mustache, and eyebrows, and, you know, hair, and binoculars. Like, I gave him little binoculars on a leash. No such a statement. Well, I already made this comment earlier, but the reason why he looks like that specifically is because of a bit of an inside joke from yesterday, where we made a comment, be like, "Oh, what if we make him Breaking Bad?" And so, as a result, basically what I did was I like to, when I'm making skins, I like to get base skins to use and then just change them until they are more what I want. And, you know, in a very drastic way. And to start with, Corey looked like Walter White because I got a Walter White skin and I just changed that. So... I said that at the end of the stream yesterday? Not really. Like, because we talked about, where was it? Possible story, I was Breaking Bad vibes after someone in an important position who could have saved his wife but didn't. Like, that was a possible arc that I thought of during the stream yesterday. So, yeah. Like, that wasn't why I did it, but, you know, it was a funny little nod, and I was like, how do I have an easy way to make this character look like someone? Instead of just looking up old man Minecraft. You know? So, yeah, that's what I did. Okay, I'm liking how this is looking. I don't know what to do for up here, though. This still feels really bare and needs something. Is it gonna be... It's not gonna be as simple as just getting a chain that goes across, is it? No, unfortunately, it's not. It doesn't work. Yeah, it's not great, is it? In my head, I'm thinking iron trap doors. I mean, what I can maybe do here is... Wait, I actually kind of like that. I'll probably still end up going with the iron trapdoors because they're a little bit more saturated. Well, no, a little bit less bright. But I actually, yeah, I don't mind that. It really does draw the eye though, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll go and get the iron trapdoors. What's that, 8? 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8. Oh. I'm getting quite good at, like, I guess Minecraft sleight of hand. I don't know how else to describe it. Bunch of trapdoors? No? Okay. I'm hoping this is still gonna look good. But just think, this is like the start of an entire kingdom here, and I'm gonna have a lot of different houses across the entire... Oh, I'm excited, you guys! Right, there we go. Yes! That's much better. Wow, okay. Now here's the next question. What else can I do here? I'm thinking andesite walls, weirdly. No, I'm not. Who said that? Terrible idea. Why would you suggest that? Whoever that was. Can I, like... No. Gold lichen? I don't think it's... Okay, I have a feeling that it's to do with the fact that... I think that this up here looks fine now. I think it's along here that's the problem. And I think what I need to do is just change up the block there. So that instead of jungle wood, we have something else. Oh, and we're... Right, that's fine. I didn't want that other log anyway. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of adding texture to the wall itself. I'm just... Mangrove logs? Yeah. Like, not stripped. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. This is just a test. If I do decide on this, I'm going to need to make them into wood blocks. Yep. Yeah. Yo, hey AC, how's it going? And now we just carry on all the way around. Oh no! Send you there. You along the back here. Might need more. Unless I don't. I'm okay, wait, no, I definitely do. There's still a few out here, isn't there? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Darn. How's streaming? It's going really well. We've been working on the next house for the Potter, and it's coming along really well. We just got this great suggestion from Leone about putting mangrove in to split up the build a bit more, and I think it's looking really, really good now. So yeah. I think it's looking really nice. I used an upside... This is probably my favorite part about this, is I used an upside down shulker box to have like the spinny motion and an oak button for the wooden plate on top that you would use to mold the stuff. My brain works in mysterious and sometimes not very good ways. No, it's Leone. You can't get... Leone usually would have an accent on the E, but Twitch doesn't seem to allow for that. So yeah. Hey Ramos, how's it going? Plus I did ask once. How's it going? It's going really well, thank you for asking. Ah, I knew I was going to get them to work. What a great idea that was. God, I'm so smart. Wait, what if I do that as well? I actually kind of really like that. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Okay. The one day I found out I'd been saying it wrong. Oh, right. Okay, that's fair. Well, it just depends on the person, really. Oh, this is a weird ask. Oh, dear. Do you think you'll make the world file for this world public ever? When I die. I've mentioned that a few times. I actually did have a world download available at the 5,000 day one, but I think that's now ran out because Mediafire's a bitch and a half, and also it's such a pain making the world file a download because it's such a huge world that it's really difficult to get as a download anywhere. Like, anywhere that... It's difficult to find a place that has the ability to have the upload file be big enough to allow me to upload the world file. Does that make sense? Cool, got it. I don't think this needs to be... Would Patreon allow for that or not? If it... The thing is, I probably will make it a Patreon thing. I'll probably make it... I don't know. If I'm doing, like, world tours or stuff, I'll make it a Patreon thing, since one of the tiers on that is for world downloads as well. With my builds. But when it comes to just sharing my hardcore world, I'm going to... I'm just gonna share it. Like, if I lose this world, it's not going to be gate kept, you know? Right, I do need to... This is almost finished, but I do need to make something up here. Just to, like, wall off the roof from the rest of it. So first of all, let me get the coal. Because coal is the good... Coal is the word. To, like, block these off. Whoop. Unless it's that, so that's fine. So you go there, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Then up there, and then we do this same up here. Cool. Okay. This feels like where chains can come in handy again. But I also just think I'm going to use some logs. Dark oak logs. Whoop. And because it's a studio, I think it being quite an open roof there would be is actually just a good shout. So I'm probably gonna leave it like that. Like when you look up, you can just see that, and it's like, oh, cool, there's the roof. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm happy with that. Unless mobs can spawn up there. Hold on. No, they cannot. Great. I have a thing on with my shaders now that shows me where mobs can spawn while I'm holding a light source. So, yeah. Hi, moment. Is that... I'm trying to think of what song that's from. And in my head, it's either... I think it's Radioactive. From Imagine Dragons. But I can't... Is it? Is it? Okay, was I right with that? It's demons? Oh shit, is it demons? Dang it. I was close. See, my other thought was Pompeii by Bastille, but I was like, that doesn't sound like the kind of lyric that would go in there. Anyway, hi Mobin, how are you doing? Right, am I almost done with this? Had to think for a second. Sucks when people have to think, isn't it? You're man? Nice, glad to hear it. Right, am I... This is a weird question. Is there a painting that looks like clay? Oh! Oh, I kind of like that, actually. No, that does need to come up higher, though, doesn't it? There we go. Dude, that's really awesome. Okay, I do need to add... Did they add new paintings? They added paintings for the 15-year anniversary. So they did add paintings, but it was a while ago now. Right, I need some mud on the floor. Awesome. They're more than I thought. I'm pretty sure they added in a new dimension, which was the 3x4 one that popped up there. I think we may be nearing the end of this. Oh, I just need to finish up what's going on with this roof up here. This one should be contained. And I think what I'm going to do is get dark oak slabs and use it as like a paneling on the roof. Or what I could maybe do is chiseled tough bricks and do it like that. I kind of like that. I do have another... Okay, I am getting really compact with it now, but I promise I'm almost done. So I can go there. That means I can put something in here. Do you have any lore for the person that lives there yet? Yeah, so I've written out a little bit. Where did I put it? Oh, it's here. So we've got the pot of the studio, looks out to the street, can be seen working from the outside from passerbys. Pottery quality has led to an arrogance that some of our neighbours don't appreciate, and that's where we're adding in the beef with one of the neighbours that just does not have any pottery in their house. So, yeah. And also mid-30s, female. So we do have some loose plans written out. I don't have a name, and I don't have a vision in my head of what she looks like. Maybe I just do this as well. Because it's still a high roof. Okay, and then I think what I'll do is mark that off. Layla? I've not really thought much about the name yet. We can do that at the end of the stream in about 35 minutes or something. Not crazy about Layla as a name, though. Okay, great. So... this is all looking good. This is all looking good. This studio I'm really proud of. Like, it's very obvious what it is. At least I hope it is. So... good shit there. Oh, I wanted to put something in the... oh, we gotta get our chiseled bookshelf in somewhere for giving our potter some lore. Pot. I think it might have misheard me. I was looking for a flower pot or a decorated pot. So I said pot and that triggered it. That's so funny. Oh my god. Right, 1, 2, 3. What are we gonna get? Oh, let's go with flow. This matches. Yeah, this matches. It matches the bottom of the shulker box or the turntable. So, excellent. And I want that to go up on top of you. Do I throw a carpet in as well? Yeah, let's go get a carpet. Question it, blue. No, bad, awful, hate it. Even the blue bed feels a little out of place. It's not a very colorful. It's not a very colorful build. Well, it kind of is. Maybe green. I think green would work. Green works well because of the fact that there's a slight tint to green to the jungle wood. So I'm gonna go get a couple of green carpets and also get a green bed as well. Well, no, am I? Maybe. Right, there's enough of that. I don't... Maybe I just go grey bed. Would you be still using slight references to IRL pottery artists in the characters' names? I wouldn't be against referencing people like that. Like, no. Like, as long as it's not their name. Like, I didn't realize until I was talking to my dad about Corey, but it turns out I've really kind of used a lot of inspiration from Up in the characters. So I've basically mashed Carl and Ellie into one person for Corey. So yeah, I yeah, I don't know. Even just looking at it from a distance, it's so nice, isn't it? It's just really cool. I'm really proud of myself. Right. Whoop. So we're gonna go gray and then green. That feels better. And I think with that, we may well be done with our Potter's house. We should probably add in a door. Okay. This is fun, isn't it? What kind of door do we want? I'm thinking spruce right off the bat. Because we want something that looks heavy and can be quite secure. Because something about this potter is that their pottery is, like, renowned. Renowned from around the world, and so there's some extra need for security. Which is why I'm not looking at any light doors. I could maybe go dark oak as well. Dark oak would have more presence. Yeah. It would also match the trim of the build, which is dark oak logs. I'll bring a couple over. I think we can rule out anything that we can see through as a suggestion. So spruce, dark oak. Don't have any dark oak doors. No, I do not. So let's make some. Oh, I've realized I've got another place in there that does need a door, which is probably going to be spruce. Actually, this is going to get weird. I want to see about acacia doors. I also need to bring you over. And that is it. Okay, I'll bring jungle doors as well. This is the most thought I've ever put into what door is going somewhere. Nobody thinks about this much. Nobody thinks about doors this much. Right, okay, so first things first, let's head on in here because we need a door to go up here. The question is, where does it go up here? Like here? See, I actually really like the acacia here. It's weird, I know, but I kind of really like the acacia here. What else? No, that blends in too well. So we're looking at either oak or acacia. I think acacia. I'm gonna stick with that. It's almost like a danger exit door, but it's nice and light and can also just lead there. Out of the view of the first window. Just below the second. This is such a good build. Right, now onto the main meal. Spruce. Looks okay, blends in pretty well. Okay. Blends in with the palette. Now, dark oak. Stands out a lot more. Does also fit. Might be too saturated. Ding dong. Hi Archie, how you doing? One more time, take a step back. I think spruce might win it for me. I think spruce takes it. What do we think, chat? Yeah. Cool. Now I have way too many doors. Sorry, DHG, I'm not sure who that is. I'll just add it to the list of the many, many people I've been told I look like. Leftover pasta slaps. I'm going to experience that in about 25 minutes. Woo! Guys! We're doing stuff! This looks awesome. Do you mean the car from Cars 3? What? I'll take it. Never seen Cars. Here's another thing I could maybe be working on. Where are my pillow chains? Where'd they all go? What? They stand out as... Where are they? There they are. Ooh. I need regular cobbled deep slate. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. It's over here, baby. Well, it's not. Do I not have any? Did I not bring any over here? Seriously? Okay. Sure, why not? Now, thank you for keeping me company when I went to the doctors and when I picked them up. Of course, of course. It is the car? Okay. Fair play. Is there any truth to it, or is it literally just this guy said this thing for no reason? Ew. I feel like it's for no reason because I don't see it. That's fair. Yeah, that's... yeah. And we got some power lines now as well. I'll probably remove these. Well, do I? I think it works that they're there. Yeah, I guess it works. Okay. It's not the energy you want, is it? I guess it works. I'm wondering if I need to do any more detailing on the outside. If I do need to do any more detailing on the outside, it's not going to be on either of the actual sides. It's going to be on the front. I'm just thinking this is a bit bare right now. Banger song? I don't know this one, but it sounds like Florence and the Machine. Ah, I was right. She's got a very distinctive voice. Now I go, yeah, I checked. Right, this feels like a bit much. Hey, Yannick, how's it going? Maybe somebody would think you look like the car if they didn't know you. Okay. But hear me out. Oh dear, that's never a good sentence to hear. Okay. If you were straight. Okay. It's getting worse. Just, if I was straight, I'd look like him. Is that the takeaway here? I'm sorry, you don't need to apologize. If anything, it's funny. Yes? That's great. Well, it's a good thing I don't look straight. Ow. The song is incredibly vulnerable and crystal clean while being packed with heavy baggage. It's truly a masterpiece. Just like my chat. Just like my chat. We're also incredibly vulnerable and packed with heavy baggage. Okay. We're kind of cooking, chat. We're kind of cooking on this new kingdom. Let's put all that there, I guess, and then let me get a few chests out. I'm just moving this all out of the way so I can get a nice little screenshot. Okay. We're also tidying up. I was to pick up the current picture and I retract my previous statements. Okay. Sounds good. Is he like a villain or something? Because at this point, like, people can tell me I look like the Loch Ness Monster and I'd be like, yeah, sure, okay. Pop off. I've never seen it, how would I know? It gets to a point where you've been compared to people so often that it's just kind of like business as usual when it happens. You're like, cool, okay. Stick it on the list. Scottish, you have to look like, yeah, sure, okay. Whatever. Yo, cool, how's it going? One house, no pottery. Doesn't like Potter. Right. Find space for graveyard. And just like that, we've got a lovely little place to screenshot our houses so far. Dude, this looks great! Like, I'm actually kind of impressed that I can, like, do this all in a stream now. If I go in with an idea of what I want, and enough blocks to do it, I can basically have an entire house done by the end of the stream. Because I've got like 15 minutes left, and I'm not going to start the next house just now. But I think for the sake of planning, I think we should maybe talk about what's going to go here. I think this is going to be the pub. I think we're going to have a pub here. Pub, tavern, what have you. So I'll mark out the area, and I think it's going to be... I think it's going to extrude a bit more to the end of this pathway, and then a bit beyond, and then it's going to come over this way. And this is where it's going to end. But then I also want another house that comes like here maybe. And then what we can do is we can have a bit of an alleyway this way. So this is going to be a regular house. So where's the casino? That's a great question. The casino is in chat. Do you guys want to do a quick prediction? We're going to do the mouse wheel thing again. So for those of you that don't know, I can unbind my mouse wheel and just kind of let it rip and just let it go. And you guys gamble on what slots you think it's going to land on with your channel points. Yeah, let's set it up. Let's do it. It was quite fun to do. Gamba, gamba, gamba. Gamba, gamba, gamba. My points will suffer? Yes, very likely. Right, start prediction. Boom. Right, it's a 2-minute period for you guys to get your votes in on where you think it's going to be. We start at 5 and we just let it go. Put in however many channel points you want on whatever you think it's going to land on. 693 points on 1 to 2. 80 points on 5 to 6. Remember, you can press insert custom amount so you're not just having to spam. Right, okay. More stone. And we're just going to keep on planning things out. So I want this to come up as high as this so that people can't just jump in. People go all... We've got 10,000 on 3 to 4 now. We've got 5,000 on 9. Okay. Okay, we've got somebody feeling quirky today. That's fine. That's okay. That's allowed. 4% of the channel points on 1 to 2, 1% on 5 to 6. It could very easily land on 5 to 6, and you guys would end up losing all of your points to somebody who put in 100 points. Remember, the prize pool is what is in the pool. Like, what you guys put in is what the prizes are worth. So, you know. This is pennies to me. What have you done? Do I just make this a fairly small one? 10K. Oh, you did the 10K? Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Wowie. I should also point out, just for the sake of hilarity, every time we've done this, the person who's put in the least amount has won. So, you know. Is it now finished? Yes, it is. Okay. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's do this. Shall we go? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, well, that was fast. 8. Why did that stop so quickly? Hey ho. We just let it go. Maybe I just didn't give it enough welly. Landed on 8. GG's. So who all won that one? Who got the most points there? It's okay, Cam. That's pennies to you. 17.4k go to Jessica and to Antari. Awesome. Congratulations, guys. Now, before we end stream today, I would like to come up with a name for our Potter. So this is a female in her mid-30s. Somewhat arrogant, but is a very, very talented artist. What are we thinking? I have a suggestion for a last name. Weirdly enough, I have suggestions for a first name. First name, Amelia. Last time could be Clayton, taking inspo from an artist called Carolyn Clayton, who does some awesome nature-themed ceramics, so it's fitting. Amelia Clayton? That's my sister. Please don't give any personal information. Like, that's probably fine, but I'm so on edge whenever somebody does that. Or, you know, says stuff like that. It's probably fine, and I'm probably being dramatic. But, yeah. So, Amelia Clayton. What do you say then? Sorry. Exactly. Yeah. I like the name. Amelia Clayton. A little bit on the nose, not gonna lie. Like, what do you do for work, Miss Clayton? Oh, you know, I'm Clay. To be fair, though, it could have been worse, and it could have been Clay Clayton. Be like Clay Potts. Yeah, Clay Potts. But throw in the extra T there to be spicy. That's really funny. Right, we're gonna go with Amelia Clayton. That is a good name and I like it. Let's just give her an actual age. Age 37. Old enough where she's gotten some experience and is being able to get her art around the world, but not too old where she's starting to shrivel into nothing. So that seems like a good midlife crisis stage. Yeah, it's a good age for her to start slowly turning to the Karen side. Because her arrogance in being a good artist is leading her to, we're gonna hate her. We're gonna hate Amelia. Wait, shit, we're gonna hate her. Right, I'm gonna have to give her some redeeming qualities. Gutty! Hey, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Look, I'm building lore! I built a pottery studio today. Oh, Gutty, not only have I done lore, but you might have already seen this in a Discord we're in. I don't know. But I made one of the other characters. So, the guy that lives here is a bird keeper. So, yeah. I made this skin this morning. This skin is so accurate. He's an old guy who likes birds in honor of his late wife. So, you know, it turns out that I kind of mix-matched the binoculars. Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at making skins, as it turns out. The funny thing is like I've mentioned this a couple times, but you haven't been here because you hate me. But I've been... What I do when I make skins is I look for one that's kind of similar to what I want. And what I did with this one was I kind of used a reference and a little joke that we made in coming up with the lore yesterday for the character, in saying that he could have a bit of a Breaking Bad moment. And so basically what I've done is I went and found a base skin of Walter White and edited it. So this is Walter White, essentially. In terms of how I went about doing it, which is really funny, actually, to me. Like, I even went as far as... I don't know if he's going to become a badass. I think it's kind of just one of the ideas for the thing, but basically, as a bird watcher... I'll just read it out, because I've got it all written down. Let me change back into myself first, though. Right, where'd I put his little book? The way I do lore in this is I usually have diaries and I put them in the chiseled bookshelves because I bloody love doing that. So this is the birdkeeper diary note. So he's a dedicated birdkeeper, but actually struggles to he struggles to actually identify the birds because his wife was the main keeper until her passing. So he's trying his best, but he's still a little bit goofy. His name's Corey Fisher. He's 63. He's shared the house with his late wife who got him into bird keeping and now does it in memory of his wife. So he's helped to establish a possibly underground, which is where the Breaking Bad thing can come in, messenger bird system within the kingdom. So, yeah, the pottery's been acquired from the neighbor. Boom, Amelia. And then there's also a graveyard that I need to find a place to put in as well. But I fully decorated this. I've got the screenshots. I'm going to be putting every single house I build up on Instagram and on Patreon as an individual build. So I need to take these out and put them in Creative Worlds and just kind of, I guess, strip them of the lore of the actual, like, the entities and stuff like that, but yeah, no, this was really cool to do. But we are coming to the end of the stream anyway, so, you know, good timing to end. I am going to be working on a pub / tavern / bar / I don't care as long as we get shit-faced there building soon as well. Not sure if I'm going to be doing it immediately next, but that is going to be on the agenda to do. / casino, no casino. We save the gambling for in the stream. I'll make a note actually, because what I could do, let me make a little sign somewhere. Where's the signs? There's the signs. We could go up to the wealthy district and have a casino up here. Oh no, the timing! Thank you for the raid! We may be raid training. We may be raid training. But I will stay long enough to welcome you guys. Hi guys, welcome on in. 1 second, let me write possible casino. Because gambling, good. Excellent. For legal purposes, please, for the love of God, do not take anything I say as real. Anyway, let me go on to all of the very real things about my stream. Hey, I'm Nuke. I'm a streamer from Scotland. We're on my long-term hardcore world of about 3.5 years now. We are going to be hitting 4 years in October, considering, well, hopefully I get to that point. And today we have been working on our new kingdom. So we've been building houses as well as doing all of the lore and interiors for the characters that are going to live there. This is my mega base. This is a nature kingdom and palace and custom biomes to surround it as well. We've got a dandelion meadows with some, you know, dandelions floating up. We've got Ghibli fields in the background here. Considering its namesake, we've got a giant turnip head. I like to do organic builds. Also, Emerald and Oxy, thank you so much for the follows, you guys. This is so cool. Thank you. I really appreciate it. What were you guys up to today on stream as well? There's a creeper. 1 second, let me punch it. I think I punched it. And Lord Thaddeus as well, thank you for the follow. And over here, if you'll let me park on my boat. That's not how you do that. Land on my boat. Close enough. You can get a lovely view of a tsunami I made. Because why not? I've had a really big hyperfixation on Studio Ghibli lately. And so I made a tsunami based off of the movie Ponyo. So you can see Ponyo there. And yeah. I did that on a subathon that took me, well, I think the subathon lasted for about 2 weeks. And this in particular was a build that took me 70 hours worth of building in that 1 week. So yeah, Studio Ghibli is life affirming. I know, I recently watched Castle in the Sky for the first time. I'm slowly making my way through all of them. There's one that looks like it's stop motion and I'm really not looking forward to that, to be honest. But, no, my favorite one's probably Spirited Away. I've also made some slight nods to Boy and the Heron, because I built a heron. Well, I built a gaggle of herons. So we got a bunch of them down here, a couple over there, next to the cherry tree, which is also currently underway. Loving this world. The builds are crazy good. I am working on a world tour as well, so if you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you can... Oh, I double-clicked that one. Ignore me. Ignore one of those, but click on the other one. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube, I will be working on a YouTube video to cover the entirety of the world, as well as, you know, going a little bit more in detail about some of the things, and I have some plans about the lore that I'm doing for the houses over here as well, in that I would like to do videos showcasing all of the characters and having voiceovers from guests as well. And as somebody with a lot of people in my contacts, I expect to hear from exactly 3 of them. So, so that's going to be good. But yeah, I played a lot of MCCI today. It was fun, and I think I'm improving. Oh, that's good. The more you play, the better you get. Same with building. Same with any skill. I'm just very talented at everything I do because naturally I'm just amazing. So, yeah. For real, thank you, Jessica. Thank you for telling everybody that I am amazing. So, you did come in towards the end of the stream, unfortunately. I do usually stream from 2 to 5. 1 to 2 on TikTok as well, where I'll just be doing either, like, resource gathering or small little builds and stuff. But, yeah, this is probably going to be the end of the stream for myself, but I do stream every day except from Sundays, so if you guys would like to come back, then you are more than welcome to. Now, really gotta fix that. We're gonna raid out because error noise. Yeah, I have some voice activated things as well that just don't seem to want to work when I actually want them to work, and then do work when they don't really need to work. So I don't know. Let me see who is all live right now. If my timing is right, I believe one of my friends could have just gone live. Maybe. Maybe I'm lying. He's not live. Oh, hey, Slime. Oh, you're coming at the end. I'm sorry. I think what we could do here is raid Grayson. Grayson is a very talented builder, better than me, if you could imagine that. But he's insanely talented at building. He's got a very, very great presence on things like Instagram and on Patreon. So you guys will have probably seen his builds in different places. But like I said, he is an incredibly talented builder. And I am going to kidnap him and make him build for me so that I can have the same presence. So guys, copy and paste the raid message, and yeah, copy and paste the raid message. First one if you have the subscriber emotes, second one if you do not. I want to see them flying through the chat before we go in, and then I want to see them flying through his chat as well for a little bit. Don't spam too much, but spam a little. Right, let me see if I'm getting this number right. 8151, of course, the year Grayson was born. Awesome. Thank you guys so much, as always, for being here. I will write out some of this lore for the characters, and I will hopefully have a couple of videos for you guys soon as well in regards to getting all of that sorted. So, yeah. Oops,
oh my God,
excuse me, Mr. Grayson, you're talking. But, yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye, guys.